going through today. And we're also live on YouTube. So if you prefer to watch the 1080p version there, we're happy to have you.
Take your pick.
It's time to go ahead and start. Here we go.
Huddle Cam HD presents Back to the Basics Live, a high-definition broadcast Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern on Facebook Live. Back to the Basics is all about video conferencing, full of product line tutorials and best practices. Bring your questions for a live Q&A session in the post-show. We review online meeting and live streaming technology every week during our advanced learning sessions. And now, Back to the Basics Live.
Okay, welcome everyone. So today we are going to talk about the USB2AIR, which is our wireless USB 2.0 extension system that can be used with any camera, any microphone, with Windows only currently. And it's actually, Tess, I was going to mention, this is one of our product launches that we've been a part of that actually did really, really well. And you're running low on battery. There's a charger right over there.
Okay.
If you want to grab it.
Rookie mistake.
You got to keep it plugged in. So let me put on my lower third here. And what I want to do is give you guys a little sneak preview or a little example of what the USB2AIR can do for you. It is a great product that so many of our customers have jumped on board with because they want to have wireless connectivity with their it could be any device. I had a gentleman contact me about using the USB2AIR with a telescope.
Wow.
And he said that there's lots of people that in the astronomy area that have telescopes with USB ports at the end, and then they move and they can't have any cables going through. So that is one reason why the USB 2AIR has been such a good product for this industry, but there's also a bunch of others.
Yeah, and one of our friends and regulars, Kyle Gunderman, bought quite a few of them for his school.
He did. That's a good point. Yeah, Kyle
He's using
Gunderman,
them for their smart boards, I believe.
He is. He's using them for their smart boards. And I'm going to go ahead and put us in a little...
Oh, we're on our website.
On the side a little bit as we tour the website. So as you guys can see here, it's a wireless USB 2.0 extension system. I want to see if I can get a better picture of it here. We've done a whole bunch of videos on how it works. Let's see if there's a better picture. Let's go to use cases. I think there's a better picture on our main website, huddlecamhd.com. So I want to pull up it's under accessories, and I want to pull up the main picture here. So you can see there's a device and a host, and we have the device right here, and we'll go ahead and connect that to the X keys, which will show how that works, making that type of device wireless. It has a 25-foot range, and it's USB 2.0, and there's 0 cables involved in between the point-to-point. It does actually require power. The computer side, meaning the host side, is plugged into the computer. That just plugs directly in and is powered by your computer. But the device side here is plugged in to a hub that will power any other USB device that you plug into it. So this is probably a pretty good picture to explain how that works.
So this is what comes in the box when you receive the product, right?
Yeah. Yep, it's a nice little box. We've done an opening of the box video. And Roy Klingman, who's the gentleman who used it for telescopes, said when he found this product was new to market, he was expecting either a massive workaround or an RMA, and observatories are renowned for using fringe hardware and software. And he said it was refreshing to have something that actually works the first time right out of the box.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was good. And we've had a lot of other customers really... These are some of... You want to tell us about some of the videos we've done, Tess, on the
Yes,
case
we
studies?
did quite a few different use case videos of some of the uses that you may want to do when using the USB2AIR. So we've done webcam, we've done our own touchscreen monitor, a document camera, we did speakerphones, we did the Phoenix Audio wireless speakerphone, the Clear One Chat 150, then the wireless Revo Lab speakerphone. What else did we do? I'm trying to think. We also did...
We did.
What else did we do? I'm drawing a blank.
We did a Mimo touchscreen.
Touch the
we did
miniature.
a
They're right there.
Logitech webcam.
The Logitech RS232.
RS232 wireless camera. So
Our
we
own
did a
camera.
whole bunch, and it's now shipping. So that's great. We're excited about that, and yeah, it's been just a really good experience throughout the whole time.
It's our first experience with Kickstarter as well.
We used Kickstarter to launch, and I guess what we should go ahead and do is bring in our show off working live. And I'm just going to double check because I think I have to. Let's make sure this is all working properly. Sorry. There we go. Up. There is one problem.
Oh, there's two of us. Hello down there.
Whoops. There we go. So, one of the things we wanted to do was show how this works with the X keys here. And the way we're going to have to do that, I believe, is through a desktop capture. And what we're going to do is we're going to program a button to, let's say, pull up this, pull up and down this lower third here.
Okay.
So what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and add a shortcut. So we're going to go, I'm going to show this right here. Let's go ahead and, oh, give me 1 second. What we're going to do is show this right here. This is in vMix here. This is what we're going to do is we're going to add a shortcut. And we're going to hit the add button. And we're going to find a key. And we'll just go ahead and do number 1.
You could pick any key.
So we have that key. And we'll put overlay. This is in vMix. We're going to overlay our Facebook title.
You can essentially set the buttons to do whatever you want.
There we go. Now when we push the button, ta-da!
Ta-da!
So that's, I mean, that was one thing, that, and there's just so many different USB devices out there that we thought we should really be using these. And
this is actually my favorite use because I use the X keys at my desk when we're streaming, and it allows me to eliminate the cord from the computer, which is across the room, all the way over to my desk where I want to be switching. It gives me some control of the show as well.
yeah. So that is our live demo for today. We'll be definitely looking in the chat room to see what you guys have to say. But otherwise, we'll just go ahead and roll the credits and we'll go to the post show.
Thank you for tuning in for this week's Back to the Basics Live. Your participation drives the conversation forward for technology enthusiasts around the world. Looking for more? Engage with industry professionals just like you in our Facebook user group. See you next week on Back to the Basics Live.
Okay, so we are back and ready to answer any
Sorry we
questions that you might
changed
have.
up the topic for today. We were going to do the on-screen display menu, but Big Brother wanted us to cover the USB2AIR and give that a little bit of love and attention as well. So we'll save the on-screen display menu maybe for next week.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's fine. We're also showing off the brand new data sources integration here so we can look at the chat room and see all of the information coming up right here. And yeah, the USB2AIR has been great. If anyone has any questions, now is the time to kind of go ahead and ask away. And
Mike Lotta said, just me. Hi, guys. Hi, Mike Lotta.
Mike, I can see you there. And I think this has been a fun little show. We have the PTZ Optics show coming up next, which is going to be a little bit more in-depth.
Yeah, you're going to want to head over to that one. We also have a big announcement coming up during
Yes.
that. You might have heard some of the rumors, but we're finally going to discuss that announcement next. And if there's no Kyle Gunnerman, what did I miss?
Kyle.
We were talking about you, Kyle. We were talking about the USB2AIR this show, and we did bring you up
Yes.
and how you have purchased a few of them for use in the classroom.
Yes. So, Kyle, we would love to have you on the show sometime to talk about the USB2AIR. I know you tested it and you're kind of giving it a use case. That's one of the, I think the good use cases is he's using it with smart boards.
Mm-hmm.
So the projector has the USB2AIR coming out with HDMI and USB.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, that might be a solution for our own boardroom right now.
Yes, that's a good point.
We're in the process of organizing our boardroom and studio. Daniel, right? I missed it. Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, because the Back to Basics shows are meant to be pretty quick.
Yes, they
so
are.
it's easy to miss it if you're just a few minutes late. We were talking about the USB2AIR wireless USB 2.0 extension system, and we were demonstrating it with the X keys, my X keys. How do you
Yes.
do the live subtitling?
Well, there's a good question, which we'd be happy to do.
Yeah, we're using webcaptioner.com. It's a free website tool. We basically put a chroma key on it to allow it to be transparent and put it right into an input on vMix, what we're using. It's free, right? I'll put it in the chat.
That's probably the best idea. I just put it in the chat and people can see that. And then we've got Huddle, Facebook and our YouTube integration is. I think I messed up some of the data sources, so it's looping through a little bit. We're going to get it right on the PTZ Optics channel.
Teddy says, "Do they have a 3.0 for my 4K camera?"
No, we do
Not
not
yet.
have a 3.0, but I heard that they might be working on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, sometimes when you're working on something, it can take, like, I don't even know how long to,
Well,
like a year
a year.
or more to actually to make it a real product. So it can take a long time. It really can. Hopefully it won't take that long, but yes, the USB 3.0. And of course, with the USB 2.0, the majority of devices are still 2.0. It's kind of like 720p versus 1080 or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're right. USB 3 would be really nice. Very nice.
Definitely something I can foresee us doing one day in the future.
Definitely.
I know we have the website.
We have the website, and there we go. That's why. Auto next.
Right now, Paul is
I'm trying to get this.
playing with
this,
our title that you see below, which is pulling in Facebook and YouTube both comments for our live show. It's a WordPress plugin that we just had developed and are selling it. It's called the Chat Connect Pro. It allows you to see and manage both YouTube and Facebook chat rooms simultaneously if you are simulcasting. Is that the phrase?
If you're simulcasting, yes. If you're simulcasting.
Which is what we're doing today.
Oh. Yes, it's simulcast. Good job. Yeah, it's simulcasting.
We were corrected on that.
Yep.
Because
got
we were
that
saying
wrong.
multicasting.
We got
We
that
had
wrong
our
one time.
phrases wrong.
But we're getting there. Here we go. Now I think. Sorry, I had this completely
What was
wrong.
happening? There was something going wrong with it, and you
I had. Well,
fixed it.
first of all, then I'm glad this happened because we need to make sure this is right for next time. But basically, it wasn't. The data sources weren't rolling through.
Okay, so it's just staying on the
It
same
was just
person.
staying on one, which it feels like it's still doing that.
We're troubleshooting mid Q&A.
But anyway, yeah. So that's what that is, and we're gonna go ahead and get ready for the next show because it's a really important show, and I want to make sure none of these problems happen. That's one of the sad things about Huddle Cam is we
Poor
always
Huddle Cam.
make-
It's our test
mess
subject.
something up. But thanks for being here, guys. We're gonna hopefully get better every show, and next show will be better. Bye, everybody.
If you are still willing to join our Facebook user group after hearing our failures today, we're just human. We make mistakes. Come over and join our Facebook user group. It's facebook.com/groups/HuddleCamHD.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.